Am I the asshole for suing my girlfriend? Which, I mean, you can't be. I sue my wife all the time. If you're watching this video, baby, I love you. I'll see you in the court of law tomorrow. I bought a 1967 Impala 4-door in February 2019. A couple months ago, I purchased my first house with a 2.5 car garage. Okay, money bags. I moved a car in and started a complete restoration with the body in one bay and the chassis. Look, Dylan even put, it's chassis. Ha! With the chassis in the other. I know nothing about cars. I know it has wheels and it takes gas. Other than that, that's all I know. About 2 months ago, my girlfriend moved in with me. She's always hated the car and wants to park her car in the garage. I told her that wasn't possible since I have the car disassembled and pointed out that we have 2 acres with plenty of nice parking spots under shady trees or even a barn if she needed indoor parking. I reminded her it's my house and I just can't throw the car back together quickly. I do want you to know this one is worded differently than the original that you can find on Reddit because this guy did not use any punctuation and I already can't read. So Dylan actually redid this so you guys could enjoy a video of me reading it without me sounding like a moron. I finally came home after being on a business trip for a few days and my girlfriend was suspiciously cheerful when I returned. Cooking for me, doing all the chores. That's how you know they did something wrong. That's how you know. If your wife prepares you a great dinner just out of nowhere on a random Tuesday, I'm talking about like a 5-star meal, and you're like, okay, what'd you buy? Which actually, I'm the wife in that relationship and I suck at cooking. So my wife's always mad. I feel bad for my wife, okay? I noticed her car wasn't in its usual spot and I asked her where she parked it. She told me not to worry because she was now parking it in the garage and suggested I check it out. When I looked, I discovered that she had hired people to come over while I was gone and take everything related to the car. The drivetrain, the body, the chassis, and all parts. C-H-A-S-S-I-S. That's chassis. That is not chassis. That's this is America, baby. I thought this was America. To the local scrapyard. I was dumbfounded. I had spent over $11,000 on that car, including the purchase, new parts and services. $11,000. You know what's not $11,000 is this shirt. It says, living the dream feels like a nightmare. And it's made by Labor Llama. Me and Dylan, we made this shirt for you and you should buy it because Dylan is a very sweet boy. I told her I would be taking her to court, but she brushed me off like I was being dramatic. I ended our relationship immediately and told her to pack up and leave. You said you'd be taking her to court first. And she thought y'all was together. So she was like, how's that going to work? We're just going to get up and get dressed and get ready together and just be like, all right, well, I'm going to go see my lawyer now. Since then, I have hired a lawyer and I have all the receipts for the money spent plus security camera footage of her letting the guys take everything. I believe I can win this case. And I hope you do. Her family and friends are blowing up my phone saying it's just a stupid piece of junk and that she can't afford to pay back all that money. Well, it's not a stupid piece of junk because he cares about it. That's what makes it valuable. Just like you're not a stupid piece of junk. You watching this video, somebody cares about you and that makes you more valuable than anything. And if you don't feel valuable, talk to somebody. Don't hold all those emotions inside. They want me to let it go, but I've put my time and effort and money into that car for 1.5 years and I want justice. All right, so there's a bunch of updates here. I'm going to say not the asshole before I read all these updates because once again, it doesn't matter if you think something's a piece of junk or someone's overspending money on it. If that's what they love, if that's what they care about, then that's valuable to them. That's his property also. And I'm going to tell you what, sometimes my wife be telling me not to buy so much like Magic the Gathering. Like I buy collector boosters, which have really nice cards in them. And she'll be like, don't do that. And sometimes I'll be thinking, well, you know, I like opening these packs more than I like you yelling at me. So, Update number 1. Thanks for the support. Her mom called saying I was ruining her daughter's life over a stupid car. I told her that her daughter ruined her own life, and I'm gathering documentation and heading to the police station to file a report. Once again, if there's a thing you should know from this ongoing series, mother-in-laws are stupid, and don't ever listen to them. And they only care about their kid because that's their kid. And oftentimes, more often than not, you might have a great in-law, okay? But more often than not, they're going to side with their kid, even when they're wrong, okay? So, fuck them. I filed an official report for grand larceny and Grand Theft Auto. Jesus, gonna ruin her life. And I'm here for it. Final update. They actually found my car. Oh, yay. The junkyard guys were caught in the middle of hiding it when the police arrived. They were using a forklift to place it on top of a pile of hidden cars. They falsely claimed to have the title, but the police matched the VIN numbers to my documentation. At least one person has been arrested and the police are investigating the junkyard for other stolen vehicles. She didn't sell it to a junkyard. She sold it to criminals. She sold it to crime, people that are doing the crime stuff. They're chopping up the cars and they're selling them. That makes it worse. Look, I hope she gets arrested. They haven't contacted my ex yet, but are working on it. I documented the entire teardown process with photos so I could prove which parts are mine. The car is being held as evidence for now, but I should get it back eventually. She's going to be all right. This is a beautiful story because he's going to get his car back. And then the people who did the shitty things are going to get arrested. And if that is just not... Listen, too many times I read one of these and the spouse doesn't, or the bad person doesn't get their comeuppance. So to finally be able to read that is a very, very beautiful ending. What's not beautiful is I had to read this 3 fucking times because this guy didn't put any punctuation in there. Maybe if you put some fucking punctuation in there, you could find a girl that wouldn't sell you, motherfucker.